Hello folks, this is Old Truth speaking again. This is just a simple video, small, it's not going to be too long. And I'm not here to pontificate on the intellectual weakness or weaknesses of certain ethnic groups like I've heard other people claim, and they promote themselves as all these fancy names, meaning that they are so intellectually superior. But it leaves you to wonder what is wrong with the Negro. And I'm starting out by saying, do you see, and I'll repeat what Robert De Niro said, it bothers me that since the first president of the United States, throughout all history, that America has to stoop this low before the entire civilized world and uncivilized world, third world, etc., so on and so forth. I'm not throwing any stone. I'm just giving you like it, just telling you like it is, that we have to stoop down this low to make such a choice. And look at what we have to vote for: Hillary Clinton and another email scandal. It's scandal after scandal. And on the other half, you have Donald Trump. Now, I'm not going to say a lot of the things that Donald Trump said. He stood up for like the black people are poor. You never had a chance. You had Black Wall Street. Matter of fact, you have 8 other thriving communities that were literally destroyed by angry poor whites. And I'm not getting into that. But the thing I'm getting into is that there's something wrong with Negroes. And not all, but the majority. I mean, I'm going to give you a prime example. We had a few candidates that I would have been more than happy to vote for. But this is about one in particular, Bernie Sanders. He stood up for the poor. They call him a socialist, but he said he was a democratic socialist. Now, I'm not here to promote any party or anything. I just want to tell you why I like Bernie Sanders. He stood up for the poor. He wanted the elite and the rich to pay their fair share of taxes. Now, a lot of the things he said, I agree with. Because as it stands right now, let me tell you something. America, just like Vladimir Putin said, is a leech on the economy of the world. You're $22 trillion in debt. And you've put behind Obama, who's standing up for every kind of abomination there is. He's saying that it's all right for a 6-foot-tall man who tell you that he's a woman, yeah, right, to go into a bathroom with a 6-year-old girl. No, man, no. Me personally, I don't care what your sexual preferences are, what's going on with you, but leave the children out of it, Barack Obama. You've done enough damage. But Black Lives Matter, that a lot of people have gone haywire over, and I support some of the things that they stand for, have ruined Bernie Sanders' chance at the election at being the next president of the United States. They started the downfall of Bernie Sanders. They single-handedly basically started this spiral downward in Bernie Sanders' campaign. When they first went up on that stage and grabbed that mic, Bernie Sanders should have kicked them, knocked them off the stage. And I don't condone, I'm not for violence against women or violence of any type, but they should have been thrown off the stage. You see, they didn't do that to Donald Trump. Donald Trump outright said, he just threw a black man out of his meeting. Not in, where was it, Kansas? He just did that just last night. He threw, and that was his supporter. They roughed the black guy up and threw him out. He didn't have any business there anyway. I'm not saying anything bad about Donald, but it's now you're stuck voting for the lesser of two evils. Donald Trump told you the same thing Trump did, but Bernie Sanders told you the same thing Donald Trump did. But Bernie Sanders, you can feel it in his heart. He has a passion to help the poor and the needy. He told you to start with blacks. You never had a chance. Then let me tell you what did stop the black momentum in the civil rights movement. And Bernie Sanders was a part of the civil rights movement. Donald Trump wasn't. Hillary Clinton was on the other side. So you're the one that call black folks predators, and you wind up and you look at the large amount that are voting for Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump told you, what do you have to lose? You don't have anything to lose, because right now you don't have anything, and you are being replaced by a low-wage immigrant workforce. You're still a prisoner in your mind. It was the integration from hell. No, am I saying integration was wrong? No. What I'm saying is you should have stopped and cleaned your own house out first, then go on and integrate. Either you're going to totally integrate or completely separate. You can't flip-flop like you are now. It's disgraceful. And like they said this morning, the whole world is watching this fiasco called the presidential election of 2016. It's a disgrace and a stench. And Black Lives Matter, let me tell you something about Black Lives Matter. I want you, before everybody starts, yeah, with some of the things they said, that all Black Lives Matter in reference to just being shot down or even shooting down each other. But what I'm saying, what we should do is go in these black neighborhoods and stand up against all this crime. If you want other people to respect you, respect yourself. We need God in our life. We need to repent and ask God to come into our life and stop believing in all and follow all these so-called civil rights goofballs. Black Lives Matter, if you look on their page, you don't see them supporting anything for men. It was started by lesbians, 2 lesbians. They said they're here to destroy the Western concept of the nucleus of the Western concept of a family. That's a man, a woman, and a child. They're feminists. They're not standing up for marriage between a man and a woman. That's not what they're starting. I dare you to go to Black Lives Matter website and look what they stand for. There's nothing on their website about helping men that need it, or backing them, or supporting some a group that can mentor young men. Since 75% of all black children are born in a single-parent household. That's what they're talking about, the large homosexual sexual group in the black community, because women dominate the community. And the devil is a liar. I don't have no problem with you doing what you're doing, but leave kids out of it. We'll ruin Bernie Sanders' chance. Now look what you're stuck with. Hillary Clinton in our email? Really? Wake up, folks. Wake up, black folks. Even on the job, they're ruining it. Ruining the doggone a good-paying job. Out there texting people on the weekend, stabbing other black people in the back, using the N-word all over the place. I'd rather go out there and stand up on the corner and smoke dope like you do. So let me tell you, nobody in my family act like that. Rudy, like I said before, Rudy Giuliani and Bill O'Reilly is a liar. Black men are only 6% of the entire population. And when you take out the large amount that are in prison, just like J.M. Miller said on his channel, the figures don't add up. It's a lie. And Sin said it on her channel, CNY, I think that's how you pronounce it. The numbers don't add up. Bernie Sanders even said it. Even Hillary Clinton said it. Black people are targeted. I've been targeted 2 or 3 times. I had a gun held on me for nothing. But I'm getting angry now because I'm telling you the truth. If somebody would have, I told them before, look, well, thank God I know the sheriff. And so that stopped that. I'm from the Northeast, but I've never seen anything this despicable, despisable, disgusting, disastrous presidential election of all time. Black folks, Black Lives Matter ruined one of the most capable candidates for presidential election so far out of this 2016 presidential election. Pray for America, folks, because we're falling like lightning. So is Rome, so is America. Perversion, morality gone, hate, ignorance, it's just sickening. Pray for America, folks, because we need prayer. Have a good day, folks.